An unforgettable dance party. It was a special evening in the Peanuts neighborhood, where a dance party had been organized by Lucy. Despite her obvious intention to be the center of attention with her usual somewhat pompous attitude, everyone was excited for the evening. The gymnasium was lit up with sparkling, colorful lights, and the lively music filled the air. The kids couldn't wait to have fun, but Lucy already had a plan to be the queen of the dance floor. Charlie Brown, as always, was the last one to really feel comfortable in these situations. He stood at the edge of the dance floor, trying to blend into the crowd. With his hands in his pockets, he watched the others, smiling uncertainly. But something changed when, with a deep breath, Charlie decided to let go and give it a try. He started to take small, awkward steps, but full of enthusiasm, slipping here and there. A bit ridiculous, but completely caught up in the moment. His friends, especially Lucy, couldn't hold back their laughter, but they encouraged him to keep going. Meanwhile, Snoopy was in full party animal mode as always. It didn't take much to get him into the party atmosphere, and when he joined the group, everyone stopped to watch him. With his usual style and agile body, he began dancing in an incredibly elegant way, hopping between different groups, spinning around, and moving his paws perfectly in time with the beat. Woodstock, his tiny feathered friend, tried to follow, but occasionally lost his balance and ended up rolling onto the feet of others, causing much amusement. In no time, Snoopy became the center of attention. His energetic dancing and proud expression were impossible to ignore. Sally, the little blonde girl, watched everything with bright eyes. She couldn't stop smiling as she saw everyone having so much fun, and inspired by a brilliant idea, she approached Linus, her older brother. Linus, who was never really a fan of dancing, was trying to find a quiet corner where he wouldn't stand out too much. Sally, however, was not going to let him off the hook. With a mischievous look, she walked up to him and asked him to join her. "Come on, Linus. It'll be fun," she said, but he looked at her uncertainly. "Sally, I'm not sure." "Don't worry," she said with a smile. "I'll make you dance in a way you'll never forget." And with that, armed with her blanket, she started wrapping it around Linus like a mummy. Linus tried to protest, but his little sister was already too excited, and in no time, she had completely wrapped him up. Now Linus, with his arms and legs almost trapped, found himself forced to dance. Sally began spinning around, holding the blanket and pulling her brother behind her like a spinning top. Linus, embarrassed but amused, couldn't help but laugh nervously as he was dragged across the dance floor. Meanwhile, the music changed and all the kids found themselves dancing together. Charlie Brown, initially shy, soon found himself surrounded by friends who were dancing with him. Peppermint Patty, with her determined character, was already a step ahead. With her contagious energy, she started dancing with a fierce expression, trying to encourage Charlie Brown to shake off his insecurities. And that's exactly what he did. With a deep breath and a smile, Charlie began following the rhythm with more confidence. At the same time, Linus and his blanket became the center of attention. Sally wasn't just spinning him around the floor, she was having a blast doing pirouettes while dragging him with her, making him look like a dancing mummy. Linus, as awkward as it was, couldn't help but enjoy the moment. Between laughs and giggles, the group had a blast. Even Schroeder, who usually cared more about his music than dancing, joined the fun, starting to play a livelier tune that got everyone moving. When Lucy saw that the attention was no longer entirely on her, she decided to take charge and step to the center of the dance floor with an impeccable performance. But the real twist came when Charlie Brown and Snoopy suddenly jumped into an impromptu dance, combining awkward moves with graceful ones, creating an irresistible mix of elegance and comedy. Snoopy performed stunning moves with his limber body, while Charlie Brown moved with a clumsiness that earned applause from his friends. As the evening came to a close, and the group gathered at the center of the dance floor, laughing and joking, the sky above the neighborhood began to turn orange with the sunset. The party wasn't over yet, but everyone knew this would be one of those nights that would stay in their hearts forever. Lucy, Charlie Brown, Snoopy, Sally, Linus, and all the others joined in one last dance, holding hands and moving together like one big family. The music continued to play, and with smiles on their faces, each of them felt like part of something special, a truly unforgettable adventure of friendship, joy, and freedom.
If you enjoyed yourselves, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the little bell to stay updated, and see you next friends.